I want to make it 1,100% possible to book an all-female lineup.
I just want everybody to start a band. A lot of people can't afford therapy.
We want more shows that women feel like they're being represented and they're not being like shouted at and being degraded from whoever on the stages. That's bullshit.
I want queers, I want POC, I want women, I want everyone who's down to chill and have fun and be respectful to other people in general. I want spaces like that to thrive.
For those who are hurt or broken by the system because you don't feel seen, we see you. Now come, let's heal. I started out alone as Fatty Cakes as a solo project. I was just learning about fat positivity and body positivity, and I really wanted to talk about my body in a positive way and also like teach people that the word fat shouldn't be scary. It doesn't mean ugly. It's just an existence. I'm a fat person and it's chill. It's actually pretty tight. So I want to do Fatty Cakes. I just thought it was cute. A friend, his name was Stephen Monati, rest in peace, and he actually came up with the term Puff Pastry. I was going to call them the Fatty Cakes dancers, but then he was like, oh, they're like your Puff Pastries, and I was like, oh my gosh, what? Yeah. And so it just slowly began to become from this like very personal thing to this very communal girl gang kind of thing. I was in the bathroom chilling, and I was like I wanted to just do something about being girl gang. At the time, we were just going through a really hard time as a small mini community of women who just were facing a lot of hardships in our music scene. And I was like, we're a girl gang. We stand up for each other. And I wanted to do this like really like weird like 50s, I don't know, just kind of almost, it's not like westerny, but I don't know. I just was like playing around in the bubble bath. And then I sent them like an audio message on Facebook Messenger, like, listen to this. And then Vashina built on that, and then we just kind of went from there.
We've been trying to put on our own shows now since we, at one point, were kind of like excommunicated from the scene here for standing up for what's right, really. We decided to start our own thing here at Studio It's. I feel like that's the most comfortable thing. I mean, this has been going on for a long time as far as art hop and stuff, but luckily the owner of the house is really cool. I live here, and a couple other people live here, and luckily we have band practice here. We're able to do little potlucks and I don't know. Yeah, be creative. We got to have a lot of fun, make our own little scene that people can all be a part of if they want.
I was talking about how as a going to shows, and in Fresno scene, I've never been to a show that was all women performers, not just like, oh, we have one woman in the band or the dude, the drummer. I think that's so cool that we've been able to cultivate that like right here and just make this our own space and make it the image that of what we really love, which is just like this inclusive, femme safe space of like friendship.
Having a space where people feel included, having a space that's safe for queer and POC and femme and folks who are usually thrown outside of their societies for being who they are outwardly. That's the space that we want to provide for folks in this band. That's a space we want to provide wherever we go, really. And to be honest, that's the space that these women provide in my life already. So I feel like that's kind of what our drive is. And I wanted to add too to what Stacey was saying about really not seeing spaces or being at a show with all women, the only all-women band I'd ever heard of was Audrey's old band, Needy Evie. That's the first all-women band I'd ever seen in Fresno. And that was actually before I even played music myself. And so it was super inspiring to go to a space where folks were of color and creating music. And it really just helped to drive what I wanted to do with my life. It really helped to drive my creativity. And so, yeah, that's kind of the space that we want to create. We want people to see us and want to start their own things and like create spaces for themselves and their friends.